Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Great morning, awesome morning, fantastic morning. As we get organized and structured on our podcast, as we go live on social media, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, as you hear, folks are chiming in. Once again, whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, etc., etc., etc. Good morning. This is Mr. C. It's January 22nd, 2020, and we'd like to welcome you to the new Mavette Mastermind Group Millionaire Mentality 90-Day Challenge. We are in day number 9, and we are investors. I am an investor, not a motivational speaker or a spiritual leader. And I like to invest in businesses, real estate, the market, and I like to invest in people. And many of our community coach trainer investors are the same. We put a special emphasis as investors on our dream, our vision, our passion, our purpose. We also believe if you give back, you will get back. So we share our resources that include business funding, second chance credit builder program, day trading investment club. And we're introducing on February 8th our new mastermind group, pre-wealth launch. That's going to be on February 7th and February 8th. And we're going to be in Long Beach, California at the Marriott Hotel. And we're excited to introduce a lot of awesome programs. We're talking about, we have our team building program as well that will help individuals empower people and financially empower themselves at the same time. We have a saying in our community, when you financially empower somebody in your community, you financially empower yourself. So this is day 10, and we're really going to focus on the next level of desire as we are putting a special emphasis on the book Think and Grow Rich and the 13 principles from the author Napoleon Hill. Our infrastructure, our organization, the Mavette Way. Mavette stands for Mind, Vision, Energy, Technology. Mastermind Group, which is a new program we're pre-launching this year. Understanding that if you master your mind, you can definitely master your success. So it's obvious to us to put people in a position to succeed. And this Millionaire Mentality 90-Day Challenge, we feel, is an incredible place to start all that. We feel this is a great tool that you can utilize to help enhance your lifestyle. For example, as we promote the pre-launch February 8th, 2020 Mavette Mastermind Group, Imagination to Affirmation to Manifestation in 90 days, a free morning mindset gift. Not every morning, well, Monday through Friday, I've made a commitment to be with you, to help you with your 90 days. And then when we go on the weekends, we have a continuation of our affirmation chat room, which you'll see today. So we affirm Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and I acknowledge the individuals who are affirming their affirmations, but then you can continue on over the weekend. So we also count the weekend days for the 90 days. We also count the weekend days for the 90 days. So we are in day 10 right now. Once again, we are in day 10 right now. So as we implement the process and we talk about success, we're giving you a gift by showing that you might be in it for yourself, but you're not in it by yourself. And for those of you who are interested in the program, we're giving you a free action planner workbook. And all you have to do is go to www.mavetmastermindworkbook.info. That's www.mastermindworkbook.info. And you can pick it up, and then you can work with us over the next 90 days. It is an incredible workbook. I tell you what, this is some of the best work that we've done. We've taken different pieces from great leaders, of course, Napoleon Hill, Bob Proctor, Earl Nightingale, Jim Rohn, and just the list goes on and on and on and on. I'm a major advocate and a major example of, if you use your mindset, you can be anything you want to be, and not an example in reference to I'm better than anybody else, or my thought process is better than yours. I'm just saying that you can be whatever your imagination says that you are. Imagination, affirmation, manifestation. Let me ask you 3 important life questions. This will help qualify you mentally, because these are questions that will give you a broad perspective of where you are in 2020. First question, do you like the way you're living? Yes or no? Are you living the way you want to live? Yes or no? Would you like to live better in 2020? Yes or no? Now, if you answered no, no, yes, you're a prime candidate. Even if you're doing well, you could always better your best. Even if you're doing well, you can always better your best. Anybody who's successful, anybody who has a millionaire mentality, I want to emphasize, when we say a millionaire mentality, people think we mean just money. Absolutely not. We believe in the I am and the I have. I'll give you an example right here. Let's put it this way. This is our belief. This is our belief. I am and I have. Riches and health, wealth, happiness, love, success, prosperity, and money. Health comes first. That's a millionaire mentality. You understand balances. You understand spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, social, and then financial. If you chase money, you'll never have it. If you chase personal growth, you're sure to obtain wealth. That's millionaire mentality. That's what we emphasize as an investor. As an investor, obviously, you should want to be a millionaire, multimillionaire, a billionaire. That's the mentality you need to have. But that same mentality is a mentality you should have just in life, meaning whatever you want in life, you should be able to acquire it. No doubt about it. Why? Because you have greatness within you. Greatness to build your wealth and riches desire. Whatever you decide wealth and riches to be. And it's all based on knowledge, strategy, resources, tools, execution, as folks are chiming in this morning. That builds wealth and riches. Knowledge, strategy. Let me slow this down. Resources. Now, resources are extremely important. There are a lot of individuals out there who have knowledge. They have strategies, but they don't have the resources and tools to help you achieve the good that you desire. We're a financial education and wealth creation community. Our cause is to empower multicultural communities across the country. We have access to 100 banks across the country. I'm doing a special training this Saturday. I'm doing a special training this Saturday on the 25th on MavetTV.com for free from 11 to 1. I'm bringing some of my resources to the table. I'm going to be there. Barry Menser, who's the Chief Operating Officer of our program, is going to be there. Deborah Day, who's the Executive Director of Business Funding, is going to be there. Ryan, who's my underwriter coordinator, who has access to underwriters across the country that allows us to get real-time information on what's happening in the finance world. When I say resources, well, if you're an investor, that's a resource you should want. You should want a resource that has the money. I believe in OPM, other people's money. That's what successful people believe in. So we're going to bring those resources to the table to you for free. Once again, resources, tools, execution, builds wealth and riches. Now, what we're going to do today, as we do every day, we go through our process that we feel is extremely important in reference to strengthening your imagination. We advocate at least 3 times a day through the Millionaire Mentality 90-Day Challenge to meditate. 3 minutes in the morning, 3 minutes in the afternoon, and 3 minutes in the evening. So we help you on your first one. And I can't think of a better individual to help you than our Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Barry Menser. I mentioned him earlier. He's going to be presenting with me on the 25th. He's really going to be going over like the scoring system. We need to understand the scoring system. We have FICO score and Telescore, different scores like that. We got so many, we can't even do them on the show. But what we're trying to do is give you a broader perspective, is that not everything is the same across the board when it comes to the scoring system, when it comes to the finance world. The game is changing on a consistent basis every month, every week, every day, and even every hour. So we have resources where we can get real-time information. All I do is make a call, and I know what's happening in the finance world in reference to funding and different things like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put everybody in a position where you can meditate with us this morning. Once again, I can't think of a better person to do this than this gentleman. He's definitely spiritually connected, without a shadow of a doubt. So right now, I'm just giving you an incredible gift to have him meditate with you in the morning, and to receive his spiritual energy is a blessing. I know I utilize him, as you probably have seen in our broadcast. I'm meditating right with you. I'm taking advantage of it as well. Mr. Menser, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. C.
How are you?
Fantastic. And yourself?
I'm absolutely fantastic as well. Could you start us off with the 3-minute meditation and set the Millionaire Mentality 90-Day Challenge off with the right energy, please?
Certainly. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Mavette Morning Millionaire Crusader Community Coach Trainer Investor Call. We're going to start with our 3-minute meditation. The first minute, we'll connect and reconnect with our Creator. Second minute, we'll take out our Millionaire Toolkit, in which we write on a daily basis our affirmations, the things we say we want to accomplish, the things we say we'll put in the time, energy, effort, and actions, along with the blessings of the Creator to make happen. In the third minute, we will mentally see ourselves sitting in front of our $1 million movie theater, looking up at the big screen, watching affirmations become reality, watching positive impact on family, friends, loved ones, communities, both physical, mental, spiritual, and financial, here in the United States, but also across God's creation. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we take out our Millionaire Toolkit and review our affirmations, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And finally, we'll mentally see ourselves in front of our $1 million movie theater, looking up at the big screen, looking at our affirmations, looking at our dreams, looking at the things we want to accomplish, understanding that while we may have explored a lot of our physical capabilities, we're still learning about our mental capabilities and abilities. If we can conceive it and believe it, we can achieve it. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to you, Mr. C.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Mencher. If there's anything we can share with you that we believe could help you change the way you're living, don't forget the question. Do you like the way you're living? Are you living the way you want to live? Do you want to live better in 2020? We just gave it to you. Basically, we are promoting your dream, your vision, your passion, your purpose. We're telling you 3 times a day for 3 minutes, 3 minutes, morning, afternoon, and evening. When you first get up in the afternoon, you break up your day. Napoleon Hill talks about in the morning when you wake up and before you go to bed, which is obviously enough because the Think and Grow Rich book has helped more individuals become millionaires and billionaires than any other self-help book in the 1900s. So obviously it's well documented. But we put a special emphasis because if we go through the 90-day challenge, we're saying stop your day of distractions, stop your day of situations, stop your day and give to the most important thing in your life, which is your imagination, which is the good that you desire. Now, obviously, what you're doing is important throughout the day. I get that. But can you tell me of something more important than your dream and vision and your passion and your purpose? Can you tell me something that's more important than that? Of course you can. During the 90-day challenge, do it 3 times a day. When you make your imagination, your dream and vision, your passion and purpose important, it will manifest in your life because you put value into it by stopping your day and saying, regardless of what's happening in my life, I'm going to stop making this more important. I'm going to stop making the internal world, which deals with the component of infinite intelligence, which is God, the I am, which is God, and also the God within you. You could call it super subconscious mind or whatever else you might identify as your creator. Then you transition it into the sixth sense. I call it the highest spiritual sixth sense. Then you transition it into the subconscious mind. Then you transition it where it helps you create something called intuition, while the intuition will guide you on the good that you desire. So taking 3 minutes out 3 times a day to help you achieve the good, the greatness that you desire, don't you think it's worth that? Of course, most people don't do it. Some people ask me and say, well, what is one of your affirmations? I'll read it to you, which is number 11. I am and I have one of the top 5 money earner producers. Oh, I am and I have one of the top 5% money earner producer positions in the world. Why? Because 5% of the people control 95% of the wealth in America. I was like, shoot, I want one of those spots. I have that in my affirmation. I want to not just get in, but elevate higher in there. It's not, okay, getting in is important. But for me, it's not just getting in, it's getting in and have one of the top positions in that spot. Not one of the top positions in the 95%er spot, one of the top positions in that spot. That's how I think. There's 2 teams. There's a 95% team and a 5% team. People are like, I'd like to get, in the 5%. Shoot. Not just getting in the 5%, getting one of the top spots in the 5%. Depends on how you think. And some people don't even know the differences. They don't even know what league they're playing in. Actually, they do. Last month's bills with this month's paycheck. I get it. I played in that league. When I was making $18,000 a year, I was $48,000 in debt, and I was a single father, and I had custody of my daughter, and I get it. And we were living in a bedroom, not an apartment, a bedroom in an apartment. That was my rent. I get it. But someone told me, in order for things to change, you got to change. In order for things to get better, you got to get better. So you got to change the way you're thinking. That made sense to me. So we're here to help people change the way of thinking. Next, coming up, the Mavette Way 10 Commandments. It's brought to you by Missy Lane Lane. Good morning, Missy Lane. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Mr. C. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm absolutely fantastic. Could you help us with the 10 Commandments, please?
Absolutely. Great morning, Mavette community and guest. The Mavette Way 10 Commandments. Number 1, we all have struggles. Regardless of our struggles, we make things happen as a team. Number 2, you can't cash in on good intentions. Only results count. We as a team get results. Number 3, it's not excuses that get you broke. It's legitimate ones. And we as a team don't accept legitimate excuses. Number 4, if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. As a team, we make money. Number 5, we believe in the Mavette Way: mind, vision, energy, and technology. Number 6, we focus as a team not on what we can't do, but what we can do. Number 7, as a team, we work on it to make it happen. Number 8, as a team, we focus on ETPs, estimated time payments, GTCs, got the cash every week. Number 9, as a team, we go to the Mavette Way and CEBA, Community Empowerment Business Academy, Advanced Training. Number 10, as a team, we focus on being personal, credit worthy, and business credit worthy, and making the Millionaire Circle walk. Where is your focus? Back to you, Millionaire Mr. C.
Wealth, where's your focus? Get the money and make money. Mind building, money building, business building, team building, success building. Mavet Mastermind 2020 workshop. Obviously, got to promote that. We're talking about February 7th and February 8th. Miss Deborah Day, how are you this morning?
Good morning, Billionaire. I am fantastic. Thank you.
Who's
How
going
are
to help
you?
us with the breakthrough this morning?
That is going to be our guest, Millionaire Anisha Moore. Anisha, please take the floor.
All right. Good morning, millionaires and billionaires and guests. The Mouvet Way Declaration. I declare a breakthrough coming to the Mouvet family community. A certain version of God created goodness, not a trickle, not a stream, but a flood of God's creator power. A flood of wisdom, a flood of favor. The Mouvet Way family of breakthrough-minded millionaires. We are expecting God's creator to overwhelm us with his goodness and amaze us with his favor. This is the Mouvet Way Declaration. Back to you, millionaire and billionaire. Have a great, fantastic day.
Awesome. Well done, Millionaire. Thank you. And we'll roll right into our breakthrough. Millionaire Minster, please take the floor.
Good morning, Mavet family and visitors. My breakthrough is just being reminded by the Creator to not get overly comfortable with things that we are accustomed, but understanding that on this particular journey, there are going to be bumps, there are going to be bruises, there are going to be unexpected challenges, and reminding myself to not get too high when things are going great, not getting too low if things aren't going the way in which I would prefer them to go, but understanding that this is a journey. It's not like jumping in the car and running down the street to the store and getting a loaf of bread. This is probably the most important journey in my life, and I have to remind myself to stay level and understanding that the Creator has my back, even when I may have doubts, when I may have concerns, understanding to return to my basic foundation, which is knowing that I am with you, son, on this journey. Do not fear, do not hesitate, do not overly expect everything to go your way, but know that I am with you on this journey. I am a Mavet for Lower Morning Millionaire Crusader Community Coach Trainer Investor because today is a great day to be in the community, reaching out to two individuals, two businesses or more, sharing with them how to get the money. Back to you, Millionaire Deborah Day.
Thank you, Millionaire. Millionaire Elaine Lane, please take the floor. My breakthrough is managing the mind. And I was just thinking that, how we're in this mastermind, and it's so important to manage our mind. Our thoughts are things, and if you repeat the past pain, that's what you'll continue to be in, is past pain. But if you begin to speak what you want to see in your future, as we do here with our affirmations and our confessions, then you will see the future. You will see that come in your future. So I'm really, really, really focused, laser focused on having the best life. The best life. So that's the picture that I'm putting in front of me, and that is to reach, one of those things is to reach out into the community and help the community by empowering them with the things that we have here in the community. I'm super excited about the training that's coming up, and the awesome training that we have every Saturday, and to stay focused on that and to master my mind. And I am a Mavet Lower Morning Millionaire Coach Trainer Crusader Investor, because I will help two people or more, 2 businesses or more, get the money today. Back to you, Millionaire Deborah. Awesome. Well said. Thank you, Millionaire. Millionaire Darren Mooney, please take the floor.
Thank you, thank you. Good morning. You sound so good, Millionaire Deborah Day. My breakthrough is that we have the resources, the system has been upgraded. There's never been a time within the company to be excited. We have everything that we need to move forward in power, to move forward in prosperity. It's all here. So our job is to take advantage of it, be excited about it, share it, care about it, and absolutely work on it to make it happen. I am a Yvette Foloa Morning Millionaire coach, trainer, crusader, investor, because I get 2 people a day or more this money. Back to you, Millionaire Deborah Day.
Awesome. Thank you, Millionaire. Millionaire Steve Smith, the floor is yours.
Good morning, good morning. Before you get 5, you got to get 1. And that makes 2, 3, 4, and 5 that much more easier. I'm a Yvette Foloa Morning Millionaire Crusader Coach Trainer Investor because I'm going to get that 1 today and show them that money. Back to you, Millionaire Deborah.
Thank you, Millionaire. Millionaire Deshaun Sweeney, please take the floor.
Good morning, millionaires and billionaires. My breakthrough today is empowerment. Empowerment. When you empower people by sharing the resources that are available to them, I mean, people don't even know what resources they have available to them to help themselves to be more successful, to be more independent, especially financially independent. When you empower people with resources like the vet, you help them build an independent, individual, stronger life. Not only in just their riches, but in their wealth, in their health, in their family, in their community. So I am about empowering people through sharing resources such as the vet and letting people know you don't have to be a slave to your circumstances. You can get out of that lack mentality by empowering yourself with information, empowering yourself with a power team, or like our mastermind team. You can become a powerful person in your own life. You don't have to be a victim. And so my goal is to empower people and continue empowering myself and letting Yvette empower me also. I am a Yvette Foloa Morning Millionaire, Community Crusader, Coach, Trainer, Investor, because I'm called to be financially free and support my neighbors in their financial freedom and empower them. I will get 2 or more people the money today. Back to you, Millionaire Deborah Day.
Thank you, Millionaire. We have some guests on this morning. We have Millionaire Anisha, we have Millionaire Ebony, Millionaire Annette, and Millionaire Missy. Welcome to the call. And if you are a guest on the line and your name wasn't called, we would like to welcome you to the call as well. And my breakthrough for this morning, staying focused. Staying focused on mastering Deborah's subconscious mind. I'm staying focused on Deborah's 2020 vision, and I am staying focused on putting the work in. Putting the work in. That's what we do here at Yvette is we put the work in. Not only do we talk about it, but we also be about it. I'm a Yvette Foloa Morning Millionaire, Crusader, Coach, Trainer, and Investor because I know that I have been chosen to inspire. And, of course, I'll get 2 or more people the money today. Back to you, Billionaire.
That's right. We don't talk about it. We be about it. I love it. All the great breakthroughs this morning. Once again, being energetic and inspiring to the folks out there. Let me get myself together because we're getting ready to acknowledge the individuals who did their affirmations. Every morning, our CCTIs, our community coach trainer investors, and guests, because now we invited guests into this process. They go into the chat room and they put affirmations completed. Now, this is important. I'm going to show you in the workbook. This is an extremely important piece, because we're talking about your dreams and your dream, vision, passion, and purpose. Now, in the workbook, as we started off, we talk about the taking 3 days out. Now, let me share this with you, because it's extremely important. This is what we call our 90-day wealth fast. You can live where we help you live your financial dreams. As people go through the health process of their lives right now, which is extremely important. Let me open this up a little bit so you can see it better. As we go through our new year of 2020, and we go through our spiritual life, health is important. So we believe in fasting to manifest. Our fast is based on 21 days, and we say eliminate 1 item, 2 items, 3 items of your choice. Do whatever you want, but it's the concept of doing something, because something is better than nothing. So we even give you some choices: meat, milk, wheat, starch, sugar, processed foods, canned foods, or you can choose whatever you want. Now, when you go through your meditation, now this is in your action planner workbook. You initiate your 21 days, or actually your whole month, and you put each day, and then you put each date, and then when you wake up and do your 3 minutes, you check it, and afternoon check it, and bedtime check it. It's significantly important when you check it. Now we're working on your mind. You're acknowledging to your mind, I'm working on it to make it happen. Not only am I working on my dream and vision, my passion, and my purpose, I'm telling you that I want to control my health, which is extremely important. Now, I know there are fasting gurus out there who are more intense. We're not talking about you guys. You guys know what time it is. We're talking about folks that are just trying to figure out a way to make a way. They're looking to better their best. They're looking to enhance their lives. And this is another important piece that's extremely important. We tell you to write down your why. This will keep you motivated. Then we tell you, obviously, to focus on this. Well, maybe not obviously, but think about it. If money was not an issue in your life, what would you desire? Write it down, write it down, write it down. If money was not an issue in your life, what would you desire? Then we talk about your affirmations. Once again, things that are extremely important to help you enhance your dream and vision, help you enhance your passion and purpose. And then if you're working in our process, we tell you, go to our chat room, which is free. You know, I see a lot of folks working with us, but then I don't think they're taking full advantage of it if they're not on our chat room. This is free. Now, on our chat room, individuals go on and they put affirmations completed. That's like that checklist in your mind. You're confirming that, hey, I'm stepping up. And then every morning, I get up in the morning and I post it before I go into meditation, because I want to be with you. I want to meditate for you. I want to pray for you. So every morning, whoever affirmed, I go back the day before, I put their names on there, and they go and I meditate for myself, but also I meditate for them, because it's based on giving back to get back. Like a lot of spiritual leaders, people send letters to them and they ask those spiritual leaders to pray for them. Once again, I'm not a spiritual leader. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm an investor, but I like to invest in people. So there's a level. Anytime you put the I am in anything, it's prayer. That's what I believe. I know many individuals believe that as well. Anytime you put the I am, which is God, into anything, obviously, well, I couldn't say obviously, once again, different people believe in different things, but you're in prayer. So these individuals, when they put I am on their affirmations, then they put affirmations completed, they mean they've gone into their prayer state to initiate the dream that they desire. Now I'm going to show my affirmation first. Why? Because I always like to show that I'm leading by example. 933 days in. Just as an example, you could utilize it or adjust it to your liking or use it as motivation. And here we go. In the name of the I Am, infinite intelligence and highest holy spiritual sixth sense, insert your own energy source. If it's not the I Am and highest spiritual sixth sense, take over my subconscious mind with my consent or cooperation and an almighty power working at the basis of my life. Then I have the ability to manifest anything I desire into its physical realm. Then I can do anything I ought to do, go anywhere I ought to go, create any wealth I ought to create, and be anything I ought to be. I cannot be defeated. Now we're going to go down to the affirmation where we say where spiritual wealth, energy, performance is measured, spiritual wealth, energy, performance is improved. The tools to I am and I have riches and health, wealth, happiness, love, success, prosperity, and money. Future Mavet Fuloa. Fuloa stands for Financial Universal Law of Attraction. Millionaires. Financial wealth and one accord community blessings for 121. Once again, I went back yesterday. Whoever affirmed yesterday. Members should upload affirmations every day by 9 a.m. Pacific. Don't miss out. If you can't do it by 9 a.m. Pacific, doing it is better than not doing it at all. How many days can you participate before going into 2021? Breaking the chain could weaken your blessing. The longer you can go, the stronger your blessing will be. We are one accord. We are blessed and highly favored with the creator, Missy LaChapelle, Alethea Garrison, Anisha Moore, Chiquita White, Deshaun Sweeney, Stephen Smith, Annette Dias, Monte Gilliam, Michael Sweeney, Deborah Day, Barry Menser, Ebony Richards, Elaine Lang, Darrell Mooney. These are all individuals who spent time and energy in the morning with their dream, with their vision, day after day after day. Now, I might have missed somebody, so I apologize. Sometimes somebody slips through the cracks. We'll make sure we get you on tomorrow. And it's not they're perfect. It's not like they're going to be consistent every day. I can't put that on them. But tell you what, I'm seeing a lot of names be consistent. And you want to do it at least 90 days. And the great thing about our program, you can start now. You can start 30 days from now. I'm not sure when you're going to see this recording. You can start in March. And once you sign the action plan or workbook, that's day one. And keep going, keep going, keep going. And affirm with somebody. Get an affirming partner. Text to them. Let them text to you if you're not part of this group. But I love calling your name. I would love to call your name. Now, let's get into the teachings. As we said, this is built on the foundation of Think and Grow Rich. We are in the first chapter, which is desire. I'm spending a lot of time on desire because this is what's going to motivate you to affirm. This is going to motivate you to spend time 3 times a day. What is that burning desire that you want? You know what you want. I don't know what you want, but you know what you want. Don't you think it's time to go get it? Let me give it to you. Once again, dealing in the first chapter, we've already talked about the desire for riches, and we talk about this 6 definite practical steps. You need to get Think and Grow Rich and start reading it. As we left off, we left off on finishing up on page 44 and 45. Now, what I'm going to start here is where it says, you may as well know right here, you may as well know right here that you can never have riches in great quantities unless you can work yourself into a white heat of desire for money. Now, this is related to money, but not only money. He's just using it as an example. You might have a burning desire for that 5-bedroom home. You might have a burning desire for that special job. You might have a burning desire for that small business. Does that make sense? So money is just the example. And one thing about money, you can evaluate money because you can count money. You can evaluate your success with money. So once again, when we talk about money, you can put anything else that you might desire into that piece. Okay? So I just want to make sure. So, unless you can work yourself into a white heat of desire, affirm in the morning, affirm in the afternoon, affirm in the evening, and actually believe you will possess it. That's why we have your self-image millionaire mind movie theater where you sit in the theater. I did a segment yesterday on a mansion, on an 8-bedroom house on day 9. You got to go listen to that piece. That's one of my best pieces. I love that piece. It got me all motivated after I seen it. I just posted it late yesterday, day 9, and this is day 10. You might as well know also that every great leader from the dawn of civilization down to the present was a dreamer. Christianity is the greatest potential power in the world today because its founder was an intense dreamer who had the vision and the imagination to see realities in their mental and spiritual form before they had been transmuted into the physical form. If you do not see great riches in your imagination, you will never see them in your bank balance. Ooh. Some of you right now are looking at your bank balance and you're not happy. Some of you are looking at your job and the amount of money that you make when they do that direct deposit. Well, I get it. When I used to work every 2 weeks, this has been a long, long time. The first day you get paid, you're excited. The day before and the day of. Then somewhere a few hours after you get paid, when you stop paying those bills, and definitely the next day, you're like, dang, where's all my money? I never forget. I'll never forget. So look at your bank account. Your bank account is a reflection of your imagination. That's what he's saying here. Your bank account is a reflection of your imagination. Your bank account is a reflection of your affirmation. Your bank account is a reflection of your ability to manifest. Do not fall into the trap that defines your worth. Don't let the external world define your worth or how much you're worth. It's crazy. I just ask people just to ask them. And what do they evaluate it on? How much they make at their job. How much you worth? Well, I'm worth about $50,000 a year. 70,000. Oh, I'm worth about $100,000 a year. Don't let the external world define your worth. You know what your worth is? Start saying like this. It's unlimited. My worth is priceless. My worth is infinite. Everyone say that. My worth is infinite. My worth is priceless. That's my worth. Let's bring up your value mentally. People don't think like that. Oh, I make $100,000. I'm like, oh, you okay? I respect that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with $50,000 a year if you're happy. Ain't nothing wrong with $20,000 a year. What did I say? Are you happy where you're living? And if you say yes, great. That's not a bad thing. That's your belief. That's what you want. You happy. But if you're not happy, don't priceless, infinite. Use words. Add some other words to it. I don't know. But that line is strong. If you do not see great riches in your imagination, you will never see them in your bank. Never in the history of America has there been so great an opportunity for practical dreamers as now exists. And even though this book was written in 1930, some of you might think of that being a long time. When you understand infinite intelligence and you understand the universe, time is really not significant, because everything on this planet, nothing's been created, nothing's been destroyed, and that will continuously perpetuate because we're all spiritual beings and we all have spiritual minds. And once again, this is just to give you another perspective. Some folks are like, what you talking about, Mr. C? Don't worry about it. I always tell folks this is what our philosophy is. We make believe and we have childlike faith. Remember when we were kids, we used to make believe and we had childlike faith, which just led to what? Your imagination. So we're talking about childlike faith here, make believe, don't get too intense. And some of you do know what I'm talking about. The 6-year economic collapse has reduced all men substantially. Remember, this was written in the 1930s, so there's some things that were relative then that's still relative now. Substantially to the same level, a new race is about to be run in 2020. A new race is about to be run in 2020. The stakes represent huge fortunes in 2020, which will be accumulated within the next 10 years, starting in 2020. This is so relevant, guys. I'm just telling you, from 2020 to 2029 to 30, it's going to be a new world. It's a new, don't get caught up in what you see externally. Get caught up in what you're seeing internally. Your sixth sense feels something. Everybody's feeling something. If you don't feel anything, you need to stop meditating so you can feel something. These next 10 years, this is the best time for us to launch our Mastermind 2020 program. I just can't tell you how significant this is. This is just so important. A new race is about to run. The stakes represent huge fortunes which will accumulate within the next 10 years. The rules of the race have changed because we now live in a changed world that definitely favors the masses. Those who had but little or no opportunity to win under the conditions existing during the Depression, when fear paralyzed growth and development. We who are in this race for riches should be encouraged to know that this changed world in which we live is demanding new ideas, new ways of doing things, new leaders, new inventions. Hold up, wait a minute. This is deep. He wrote actually the early 1900s, and it was published in I think in the early 30s. But this is deep. Listen to this. Don't it sound like today? Don't it sound like today? History always repeats itself. Just like the economy is going to go down. Economy went down before, lost everything. Guess what? I told myself it ain't going to happen this time. History always repeats itself. Let me tell you, every time when the economy went down in the 1930s, there was a major uptick in millionaires. And every time the economy goes down, as it starts to level off and get better, there's always a major uptick in millionaires. I'm telling you, get ready. And this is a great time to be in a mastermind group. Individuals who are thinking things into a higher level of existence. If it's not our group, let it be some group. Okay. Woo! Well, I got to read this again. We who are in the race of riches should be encouraged to know that this changed world in which we live is demanding new ideas, new ways of doing things, new leaders, new inventions. Oh, I'm creating some leaders. I'm creating new inventions with my team, new methods of teaching, new methods of millionaire mentality. You ain't got taught. You didn't get taught. Now, I'm going to tell you, you're going to hear me say some things that are not grammatically correct because I'm not a motivational speaker, a spiritual leader. You're going to hear some grammatically incorrect words, but you understand the meaning. New methods of teaching, new methods of marketing, new books, new literature, new features for the radio, new ideas for moving pictures. Oh my God. It's telling you what's getting ready to happen before it happens. If there was ever a time to focus, this is the time. I'm right here. Back of all this demand for new and better things, there is one quality which one must possess to win. Here we go. I'm giving it to you. This is it. You got to get this quality. Come on now. You got to get this. You got to get this. You got to get this. There is one quality which one must possess to win. I love winning. Do you like winning? So you got to get this. And that is definiteness of purpose. The knowledge of what one wants and a burning desire to possess it. This is it. You are in the right place. I don't care how old you are, how young you are, how many degrees you have, how many degrees you don't have. You don't need no degree to have a burning desire, a definiteness of purpose. You don't have to have no degree. You just have to say, I want it, and I'm going to get it. At our training, I'm going to promote this. Here we go. I am. Write this one down. This is from me. Came from the meditation spot. You ready? I am. This is our mantra. I have. I deserve. Meditate on this. I expect. And I win. Woo! I got chills. I got to say it one more time this morning. I got to get out of here. So I got to leave you with this. Ready? Y'all with me on this one? Write it down. When you driving to work, I am, I have, I deserve, I expect, I win. When you go to work and your boss getting in your behind, you be like, go into the bathroom, look in the mirror. I have, I am, I have, I deserve, I expect, and I'm winning enough to get out of this job. You crazy, Mr. C. All the way to the bank. A new way of thinking. At the training, that's what we're going to do. I am, I have, I deserve, I expect, I win. This is the next 10 years is the time to win. God touched me with this. He says, I can't tell you I knew this when I started this, but when I read this and he revealed this, I was like, OMG. This is the time to be thinking, aren't you not part of the I am? Do you believe you should receive the good that you desire? Well, take ownership. I have. Put whatever you want after that. Now, all this time and energy you've been putting into life, don't you believe you deserve it? And then not only do you deserve it, you should expect it. Don't let fear, don't let doubt. If you got fear, we're going to help you. If you got doubt, we're going to help you. If you're procrastinating, we're going to help you. If you care about other people's opinions and they stopping you, we're going to help you. Know why? Because it's time to win. Win is win and lose is lose, exclamation point. I'm sorry, I wish the world was fair. It ain't. My mentor told me the world ain't fair. You got to make it fair. I tell my kids all the time, the world ain't fair, you got to make it fair. You don't get what you deserve, you get what you negotiate. It's time for me to get out of here. It's time. I'm here to tell you, it's time. These next 10 years, what you do this year based on your mindset and incorporating skill set will determine the next 10 years. So we're looking for some like-minded people. I always tell people I'm looking for people who are looking for us first to help you with your mindset, then help you with your skill set, then help you get this money. Don't forget, I am, I have, you got to put some energy in. Go look in the mirror. Give that, like you getting ready to throw something out. Look, I am, I have, I deserve. Don't be, I am, I have. You got to get that. I am, I have, I deserve, I expect. And throw that big exclamation point, I win. I win. And look in the mirror like you serious. Because you got two sides. You got the negative subconscious mind and the positive subconscious mind. You are directing this energy towards both minds. You're telling negative subconscious mind, I'm kicking you out of my head. And the positive subconscious mind, let's go make it happen. There's three types of individuals in this world. People make things happen. People watch things happen. And people say what happened. It's an honor and a privilege to spend time with people who make things happen. Be blessed. We'll see you at the top. Leaders, stay on the call.